How did you contend with that being like sort of? I mean, I guess we could talk about it as you know start, but be just handling what you needed to do on the court with off the court activities, especially with your dog being in the Miami Heat, and he's out too. You know what I mean? He's with adults too at that point.
I'll tell you a funny story. I remember my first year playing, might have been my sophomore, my junior, I can't remember. I think I was of 8. I think I had just turned 21 or whatever. And we went to a club called Club Bed. So that was the club. But I used to go out to the club with my friend Darrell. So when you were the Miami Heat player, you walk right in, like, see this cool. But back then I'm like, yo, I'm Jack McClinton. I play, you know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, this is my year where I sat out. I wasn't playing yet. So nobody knew who I was. But like when I'm with Darrell, I'm like, you walk right in because you were the NBA player. But mind you, I'm trying to like dap the bouncers up because like if I'm not with him, remember my face, like let me in too, right? You gotta do that. You gotta like build the number. Like, yo, what's up? Remember, right? So you know, we going out with Darrell all the time. We going out, I don't say all the time. We went out, we partied, we had fun. And then I remember one time I went out without Darrell. And I'm good. Like they remember I have plenty of time. We had spent plenty of money on not me, but my friends. I had no money. Like, so I'm like, they gotta know who I am. So I get to the door, they're like, who you with? I'm like, I'm Jack. Like I was with Darrell. Like, well nah, you can't get in. I'm like, what you mean? Like you see me, bro? Like
here 2 days ago.
Yeah, you just saw me. He's like, no, you can't get in. Bro, I literally sat outside of the club like I was like I was homeless. I was like, all right, I can't get in. I'm sitting right here. And I just sat outside the whole time, like in my mind, like, all right, like either somebody gonna see me out here, like, yo, that's Jack or whatever. Never happened. And I was just sitting out there. And I remember that day I told myself, I was like, you know what, next year, I'm gonna play good enough, they gonna let me in anywhere. They gonna have to know who I am because I don't wanna feel like this. Like if you see me, let me in the club, like I'm him. Yeah. And that was a funny story, but like when I didn't get into the Club Bed that one time, and I'm like, you know what? When I'm able to play, I'm gonna make so much noise that they're gonna know who I am. They're gonna let me go in the club. That was my moment to be like, I gotta cook these dudes.
You know what? But like, it's so funny because we all have moments in your life where you kind of have those type of moments, and it's funny how, especially for guys, sometimes like it's always those embarrassing moments around a club or a party that motivates you. I'm gonna get swole. I'm gonna get lit. Like so they can remember. But that's just whatever takes for you to get wired. I think let that be the thing that motivates you. I am tired of people criticizing, that's immature and stuff like that. Look, that was his moment. Let him do it. He's doing something positive now. Let it go. But that was pretty interesting.
So so that was the day. So I didn't get in and then like, go straight back to the gym. I think I went back to the gym that night. I think it was like 11:30, 12. I went straight back to the gym, got shots up. And that's on my mind. Like, oh, you ain't gonna let me in the club? All right, bow, 3, step back, bow, hezzy, boom, boom, boom. Like I'm in the gym like playing games with my mind. To get me to that next level. So the next year I'm a starter and I started cooking it. I was like 14, 15 in the ACC. I had a couple 25s, 28s, mind you. So now my belief in myself and my confidence is elevating. I got 3rd team All-ACC.
It's great. Yeah. The best.
That's the top 15 players in the conference. And the ACC back then was probably the best conference in the country. So I'm like, damn, I got 3rd team? Like I'm on an All-ACC team? My first year coming from Siena, like, so then, like, damn, next year comes. I'm like, yo, my belief system, I always say, a belief is nothing but a thought that you've been thinking for a long period of time. That's what a belief is. It's
true.
So my belief was, I'm nice, I'm great, I got 3rd team ACC, I went D1. Like my belief in myself was like really continuing to like grow. So I go into my junior year, and like, I'm really cooking now, like fish grease. I'm 21. I'm just turning into 30 pieces. 30 at North Carolina, 38 Wake Forest, 33 Duke, like going crazy.
Was there any difference in your training regimen, or was it just the confidence just got crazy?
Confidence, but I was making 1,000 shots a day. Not shooting, I was making 1,000. You can ask any of my coaches. Like, I know I heard some people say that shit. Like, no, I was making 1,000 shots a day. I'm not saying I did it all at one time. I may like come in the morning, make 100, 200. Come in after lunch, make another 200, and then at night shoot 600 and make it. Like I'm making 1,000 a day. And when I'm working out, I didn't miss 2 in a row that many times. I barely missed 2 in a row. So when I get in the game, my mind was trained. Oh, I missed this shot. I'm probably going to make the next one. So my mentality was like, let that shit fly because I'm not going to miss 2 in a row. And I think that changed my belief system in my shooting. Like in practice in my workouts, you're shooting 1,000 shots. Reps after reps after reps, and you're not missing 2 in a row. My mindset in the game is I'm not going to miss the second shot.
Right.
If I miss the third shot, I'm definitely not missing the fourth.
Yeah.
And my coach was like, let that shit fly. The offense is revolved around you. So my junior year, like, did super well. And I had a humbling experience. I got into a shooting slump, and my coach took me out the starting lineup.
Damn.
So, like, that kind of, like...
He spoke to you before you...
He told me, like, look, Jack, like, you in the slump, like, you ain't making shots. Like, I'm just going to... I gotta bench you. I don't know if he did it to, like, motivate me or whatever. And I remember I had a guy named Ed Downs who was matter of fact, the shooting slump happened my sophomore year. I had a guy named Ed Downs who was a trainer for Penny Hardaway. And he was training with me because I had met Boozer. This is a whole nother story. I even forgot about that. I met Boozer after my sophomore season. I'm like jumping around a little bit, whatever. So I called Ed Downs, and he was good friends with Penny Hardaway. Damn. So Penny Hardaway came in and was just like helping me. He brung in a shooting coach and like was just helping me like with my form. Like I could shoot. I was already a shooter, but I just needed some type of confirmation from some outside source that was telling me like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with your shot. It's just your mental, like get reps up, whatever. I go through shooting slump. Shout out Penny Hardaway for taking his time and like spending time with me. I remember he let me do acupuncture at his house. I didn't know what acupuncture was. I had needles in my body. It was all types of stuff I was exposed to. So, fast forward to my junior year, I'm hooping. Going to my junior year, we were like ranked at like top 15 in the country. Miami wasn't never ranked like that high ever. Yeah. We playing well. We go to the NCAA tournament that year. First time Miami had been to the tournament in like 8-9 years. And our first game was against St. Mary's in Little Rock, Arkansas. St. Mary's had Patty Mills, the guard for the in the league.
The Australian kid.
He was a freshman. I was a junior. I'm like, well, shit, this is my opportunity. Like, I'm in an NCAA tournament. I'm a kid that ain't no scholarships in high school. To now I'm on the biggest stage, NCAA tournament. I remember it like yesterday. You walk into the hotel.
March Madness, man.
All the fans are there. Dun, 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 dun. You walk in, they got cheerleaders. This is you walking to your room. I'm like, damn, this shit real.